Hi, this is Chaz Palminteri, and if you're thinking about getting your eyes done, the only person to see is Dr. Rothman of LASIK of Nevada. I flew all the way from New York to be here, and Dr. Rothman did my eyes. And all I could say is, it's a miracle. I could see. You see Dr. Rothman of LASIK of Nevada.
From the Strip in fabulous Las Vegas, Nevada, this is Pub Crawl, where each week we struggle to recall our adventures in and around Las Vegas, giving a unique perspective on the best places to tear it up in the entertainment capital of the world. Now, without further ado, here are your hosts, Alicia and David Ivey.
Hello, welcome to Pub Crawl. I am David Thomas Ivey, and this
Portland Dave.
Man, one of our favorite fill-in hosts, the lovely Alicia, is out doing something more important than this, apparently. But we're going to handle it for you.
It's a pleasure to be here.
Yes, let's thank the live studio audience. And over here, the live chat room. And without further ado, let's get right to the business. A little segment called Cocktail of the Week.
Not waste time.
Yes. All right, this week, it's funny because I'm doing a very tropical drink for a very non-tropical themed show. But this drink sounded so good that I'm going to give it a shot. First off, what kills me about this, well, first it's called a beachcomber. That sounds very tropical. Main ingredient is rum, which is also, very tropical. Triple sec, lime juice, maraschino, one of my favorite things in the world. The weirdest thing about this drink to me is it's in a cocktail glass, which I've never seen many fruity, summery drinks served in cocktail glasses. So we're going to
especially on the beach.
I learned a trick last week. If you guys watched last week, when Jason made the cocktail, I'm now sold on mixing the ingredients in the glass, not in the shaker.
Oh.
He said that last week. I thought, that was, well, he's a professional. You know what's funny? 2 days later, we saw him at a bar.
Yeah?
Yep. Guy's doing his homework.
Okay. All right.
But it was a mixologist we had on last week. All right, so what are we doing here?
Well, you got the
1.5 of
rum.
Light rum. That's 3. Right? Whoa.
Or 7.
All right. Oh, I thought there was a little cap on there.
Oh, no. That would be the 151 would have that screen on there.
Yeah, well,
That's not, yeah.
All right, so it's there's just
Probably could do that.
Splash.
Yeah, triple sec, too.
Dash of maraschino. I don't know what a dash is necessarily.
It's what you want it to be.
I like maraschino, so
Yeah.
I can't. My lid's kind of goofy.
I have a goofy lid, too.
All right.
I did that before.
Triple sec.
Ooh, that's pretty full already.
I know.
You ever get it all in there, Dave?
Well, I don't know. 'Cause we're doing what, a half ounce? So that's 1 full ounce of triple sec. That's about that.
All right.
And a half ounce of lime juice.
Lime juice, yeah.
It's a full ounce. Yeah, this is pretty full.
Yeah, you got it all in there.
Yeah. But see, the good news is what he taught on the show last week. If it fits in here, it'll definitely fit in here.
Oh, I see.
And I usually fit them in here.
And then you end up having too much.
And it splashes all over the place.
Gotcha.
So
that's why he's a professional.
Yep. Get these ready. Ooh,
All right.
Smells like alcohol. I also learned this. Gotta shake it like you mean it. All right. There we go. This is gonna be a tropical drink served in a cocktail glass.
All right, you're gonna check it out.
All right. Frothy goodness.
Of course, we don't have all the condiments, the orange and the cherry and the lime put on there, and the umbrella and all that.
It's supposed to have a sugar rim, but I figure 2 men having a drink, sugar rim should.
Yeah. We don't need. We're okay.
All right.
We're all right with that.
Try that.
Smells good.
Whoa. Strong. I like
Wow.
it. You know what I need?
Very strong.
You know what I need to start doing? I need to start using fresh lime juice.
Yeah.
But because it's a little bitter, but I like it.
It definitely grows some more hair on your chest, ladies.
All So, let's do the drunk term of the week this week.
All right, let's do that.
Since it's going to be a beer episode primarily, now that we have our rum, we went with beer-suaded. Beer-suaded, agreeing to do something only because there will be beer there, or B, doing something after too many beers.
That could be a lot of examples for that.
We've all been beer-suaded one way at one point or another.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, now we got a drink. Let's if you want to get a hold of us, remember, we're always easy to get a hold of. pubcrawl@vegasvideonetwork.com. That's pubcrawl@vegasvideonetwork.com. On the Twitter, we are the LV Locals. The whole network is Vegas Video Network. Roku, which is kicking so much butt. Saw it at a Walmart the other day. Almost bought me a second one for upstairs.
All right.
Toll-free listener line, 866-966-4599. We're also on iTunes and YouTube.
No excuse not to check us out, guys.
I'm liking this. So anyway, without further ado, let's do a quick station ID and come back with our pub crawl adventure.
Traditional media believes that after about 3 minutes, you'll tune out. Most Vegas media companies think if it doesn't jiggle, you won't tune in. At the Vegas Video Network, we think both are wrong. The Vegas Video Network is the first and only live online broadcast network that specializes in insider news and expert views about Vegas. We combine great storytelling with the ability to watch when and where you want on your computer, mobile device, or television. Discover the real Las Vegas. Visit vegasvideonetwork.com.
And we're back to Pub Crawl. I am David Thomas Ivy, filling in for Alicia.
I am Portland Dave.
Portland Dave. There's 2 Daves. These are the days.
Dave and Dave show.
So we decided this week to do beer.
Yeah.
You know, we're not huge beer. I'm not a huge beer drinker, but starting to notice there's a lot of beer pubs coming up.
I'm telling you.
Beer is becoming, I guess it's always kind of has been, but it's really becoming kind of a thing to do is beer. Mm-hmm. So we looked around, and we'd done a couple places earlier that I'll mention at the end that we've been to before. But when you talk beer in this town, the thing that comes up over and over and over and over again is Aces and Ales. Yeah. And I've been hearing about this place for years. I never went to it because it's a little far out of town. Let's do a little bit of there's Aces and Ales. There's some guys screaming.
There we go, yeah.
First off, great place. So but before we get to how great it is, explain a little bit about Vegas. If you're not completely familiar, it's a valley. Easiest way to remember it is the 15 freeway or the strip run south to north, right up the middle of the valley. There's the east side and the west side. And everybody will talk about the west side this, east side that, or north and south. It's very, very gridded, Vegas. This is very much on the east side, way east.
Very much so.
Yes. West side is a little more happening. That's Summerlin and places like that you hear a lot about. So, but what are we talking? Probably 8 miles, I think, probably from the strip.
For us locals, it's not really that far.
Oh, it's not bad at all for us.
Yeah, I mean, but, somebody that's like staying at the Wynn, and all of a sudden, let's go to Aces and Ales. Where is it?
8 miles.
Oh, no, I ain't going there. I'm just going to go next door to Encore.
Right, but I will tell you this. It's worth it for the beer. If you're a beer freak, this might be the top level for price and quality. Well, we'll start off. It's on 3740 South Nellis Boulevard, and that is, like I said, it's about 8 miles from the strip, dead east. Out by if you took Flamingo out, about 8 miles. Yeah. Tons of beer. I couldn't even tell you how many tap beers they had. Probably around 20, probably 15 to 20.
At any given time, too. That's the best part of it.
They change them weekly.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
I've never been to a bar where they change the beers, the kegs out every week. You'll have like 20 different beers, and then next week you want to try to come back to get that same beer, it's gone. It's not even there. It's like, we got something else this week.
And it's very exciting. Yeah. They're like, what do you got for me? And they'll just try this.
It makes you want to go down there because you want to try the next thing.
And what's really cool about these kind of places, we noticed this at every single place we went, they'll give you a taste.
Yep.
Because they know you don't want to spend, they're a whopping $6 on a beer that you don't like. So they'll give you a little taste. I got it's 18 taps and dozens of bottles. I wrote that down. My notes were pretty extensive.
Yep, that's right.
I got Joseph James Brewing Company. They're out of Henderson. Brewing Company. They're out of Henderson. Brewing Company. Do I sound like that? Sound whiny. They're out of Henderson. I fell in love with them at a place called Public House, which I'll mention in a minute, which we talked about before. They have some of their beers too.
Okay.
There I got their. It was like a dark. Oh no! You know what? I didn't get that. Alicia got that. She got the Red Fox from.
That's
Joseph.
right.
Yeah, and it had cocoa nibs in it, which is what they make chocolate out of. Those little.
And then her notice too. The glass.
Yeah,
we got regular like big pints of glasses, right? And Alicia went ahead and got the Red Fox. Evidently, it was like really strong. How much percent was it?
I think it was 9.3.
And it looked like a little tiny like a wine glass.
Yeah, like
a little bit like one of those things. And I'm like, wait a minute, why did they put the beer in there? And then we figured it out later. Why?
Right.
Because it's very, very strong.
Yeah, it was 9.3%.
And mine, I only had the from Oregon. It's on Portland, Dave.
Right.
I had the Rogue Ale.
Right. IPA.
IPA. It was fantastic, and it's like, God, I haven't had that in so long, and they happen to have it right here in Las Vegas.
And I tried this Coleman Stout. It was only a 5.5. I tried to find the lightest one I can get alcohol level wise. American Stout, really cool. What a cool thing to do! Sit there on an afternoon and just get these incredibly cool craft beers. We were told to go there because the food is also supposed to be off the chain. So we went and got a pizza. We ate too much. We got wings, pizza, and mac and cheese. The pizza was, I would give it a 5. It wasn't.
It was just like any pizza anywhere else.
I wasn't blown away by that.
It was okay.
The wings, same difference.
Kind of same.
The mac and cheese, though, which we were told was the best, was pretty darn good.
Best thing I liked about that mac and cheese, and we both talked about that, is that it's most places you get mac and cheese, it's mushy and slimy. And it's like you're drinking it.
Right.
But this mac and cheese was al dente.
Right. In fact,
it was chewy. It was crusty, and it was
really good. We came up with a new someone's nom de plume. Someone's name should be Al Dente. Albert Dente.
Mr. Albert Dente. He'd probably be Italian.
So, hey, is Al Dente there?
Hey, Al Dente. Hey.
So get your eyes examined.
That's right. LASIK, huh?
Hey, so
with Middle.
So I will say that the mac and cheese was a 9.
Yes.
I mean, the only mac and cheese I've ever had better I made. So it's it's that kind of quality. They have check this out, Wednesday nights, which is right now, ladies and gentlemen.
2 nights.
4 to 7, like it's over. $20 in the machine.
Yep.
You get a 14-ounce ribeye steak dinner.
Yep.
Free.
Just put your 20 in. And not to mention, I'm sure, because here in town you get comp drinks if you're playing. You probably get comp drinks as well as getting the...
Right, you probably get a free beer.
Yeah.
And that when they told us, I couldn't believe that. Free 14-ounce ribeye steak dinner for $20 in the machine.
That's crazy.
4 to 7
I've
on
never
Wednesdays.
heard of that in any place.
Mondays karaoke. It's owned by Kerry Kelly, the guitar player from Alice Cooper.
Oh, yeah, that's right. And the rest of the pizza recipe, didn't he bring it up from...
See, that's why I don't think I liked it. He said he found a place in L.A., which we're from, and I don't like the pizza in L.A. So I was like, he got their recipe and made it. I'm like, well, that's cool.
I expected it to be like blowing me off the edge of pizza, but it wasn't.
I mean,
it was good. But
it was definitely good. It just wasn't.
Yeah.
The mac and cheese.
I mean, it wasn't Tombstone or anything like that.
No. But the mac and cheese is well worth it. Apparently, they make everything there. A lot of their stuff has, is it Stone or Rogue? Like in the chili. Stone. They put in a lot of their ingredients. None of which we got. Right. They have a gravy that they make with that. They make a chili. It's supposed to be incredible. We kind of just went
and I think they also said something about the Arrogant Bastard beer. They use that to make some of the stuff. The Arrogant Bastard.
Yeah, that's it. It was Arrogant Bastard chili, sauces, all that.
Because let me tell you guys something. I don't know if you guys ever had Arrogant Bastard beer before, but it's much better to cook with it than to drink with it. Don't drink Arrogant Bastard. It's only got like 185% alcohol in it. Seems like.
Wow.
And it's the most revolting beer I've ever had.
Really?
But it does the job.
Okay.
And 1 pint will go a long way. I think it's better to cook with it. I mean, if you're
I think that's why they did that. They mentioned
Yeah.
it was like it's a strong beer.
It's
you get a
really good to get a good full beer flavor if you're cooking with it.
Another thing about this place, something we run into, is they have growlers. That's a new thing. We're liking the growler aspect where you get the big jug, half-gallon jug. Theirs are all different prices because their beers are kind of pricey. Not really. I mean, they're $4 during happy hour, and but they're $6 normally.
Right.
So a growler would be like $25.
Yeah.
But that's still not bad for a half gallon of this crazy beer, whatever you want.
That's a lot of beer.
They also do half price growlers on Saturdays, Sundays, and Mondays. So you can go in and get your growler refilled up for half price Saturdays, Sundays, and Mondays. Killer beer spot. If you're a beer guy, if you're a beer girl, you got to try it. It's worth the drive.
Yeah,
I highly recommend it. So from there, we said, all right, we need more beer because we only had one. So let's go to, and it's a chain. So we had to get. We're a little dicey.
He's a little leery about chains.
I'm a little leery on chains, but we have two in town. But we went to the one right next to the Strip on Paradise Road, Gordon Biersch. Mm-hmm. Now Gordon Biersch not only is a brew pub, but they actually make their own beer.
Yeah.
So I kind of dig that angle. Mm-hmm. First off, you get really fresh beer, and then you get it's usually cheaper. It comes right out of the
Yeah. Right from the from the
right there
store.
Yeah. So they
from the restaurant.
They have a happy hour 3 to 7 and 10 to close. $1 off beers, $2 off wine, $5 specialty cocktails, and $5 appetizers. It's a Gordon Biersch like anywhere else, but I gotta say I like their beer though.
I do too.
They've got their Golden Export, which is like a Pilsner. They got a Hefeweizen. Oh, they do have a Pilsner, so the Golden Export must be a blonde. A Meritzen, whatever that is. Like a porter stout, and then a seasonal, which is usually an IPA right now because that's all.
I had their house IPA, the Gordon Biersch IPA, which is actually very, very good.
Yeah, it's funny. I got the I think I just got the Pilsner just to see how that was. I was like, this ain't bad.
Yeah,
and it wasn't expensive. They as well have growlers.
Yeah. Oh.
Now there's what's funny about the growler.
It's different. Yeah.
You buy that. Now we talked about Ellis Island has a growler, and I bought one and I use it, and it was $10 to buy the growler, $6 to fill it up at any Village pub. That's a killer deal.
It's the same size and everything.
They're all half gallons. Here it's $20 to buy the growler, or $10
if it's a screw-on cap or a flip lid. You like the old school European type flip lids.
Yeah, those metal latches.
So do I want to pay $10 more just to go like this?
I don't know.
Or do I want to make sure I don't lose the cap?
If you lose the cap,
yeah.
The only problem with this one is you got to refill it there.
Right.
So, or any Gordon Biersch.
In Gordon Biersch, yeah.
But that's a little. But it's a beautiful growler. It's like this huge long neck, and if you do get the one with the flip top, it looks pretty good.
It looks nice for like a decor.
Yeah.
Kind of
so, and then their refills are $10.
$10.
So,
which is actually pretty good. And actually, their pints, well, they really weren't pints. They weren't 22 ounces. They were 23 ounces.
That was the next place.
Was that the next place? Mm-hmm. Oh, we're gonna go there.
Yeah.
All right.
I think their pints were just pints.
Yeah.
And actually, that was the one place at least you got an actual pint, like an actual pint glass. That's because the next place you got another one of those crazy.
You got another one of those sifters. Yeah. Okay, let's go there. Yeah, let's go there.
Okay. Oh, but Gordon Biersch. You know the Gordon Biersch. They got food.
Yeah.
Pretty.
It's very nice there. Yeah. Smoke free, of course.
Smoke free. Good atmosphere. Tons of parking.
It's a good place, like an after work kind of place. If you just want to go in and just have one, glass of wine or a glass of beer, and then maybe an appetizer, and then leave.
But it is a chain. And the first time I ever went to one was meeting up with the Whitneys. I think it was our second meeting ever of Halloween. Before we went into the haunted house, we met at Gordon Biersch. Went out in Boca Park in Summerlin.
How many are there in town?
2, just the one in Boca Park and the one on Paradise.
Wow.
Yeah, okay.
And that was our first time there.
Nice.
And no, I like it. It's really a really cool place. It's way better than like a Fridays or Happy McFunsters or whatever. whatever those
Happy McFunsters.
Or
a place where you play the games. Shoot ball
all
or whatever.
that. Yeah, so it's way better than that. So anyway, now we decided. Okay, we started hardcore Aces and Nails. Went kind of family friendly Gordon Biersch. Let's go hardcore again.
Let's go hardcore.
We were on our way to Money Plays, which we'll mention in a minute. But actually, we thought, you know what? You've never been.
Right.
Let's go downtown to 777.
On Fremont Street.
Actually, on Main Street.
Main Street by Fremont.
Right.
Yeah.
This is down now. First off, this has got to be was probably the second nicest hotel casino in downtown. Maybe now
by far.
Because Plaza kind of upped their game.
Yeah.
This is a beautiful location.
It is.
We had a little decision making on the way in. It's called Main Street Station, but it's not a station casino.
Nope.
It's a
Sam Boyd.
Yeah,
Boyd.
Yeah.
Boyd game.
It's a Coast.
Coast.
Yes.
AK.
Beautiful place.
Oh yeah.
Really
Clean.
cool. The 777 Brew Pub in there is incredible. It's huge. Again, they've got those huge vats along the back wall. They've got a sushi bar. The food looked great coming out. It was all the same kind of food we've run into all day. Brew pub food, pizzas and wings and all that kind of stuff. We'll talk about the food in a minute, but let's go beers. First off, 777, I think one of the best places downtown.
Probably going to be one of my new favorite hangouts.
It's so good.
It really is.
For downtown brew pubs, there's Chicago Brewing Company and here. That's pretty much it. Chicago Brewing Company's okay, but a little pricey. That's in the Four Queens.
Yeah.
And way too much to be in the Four Queens. You know what I mean?
That's for sure.
Yeah.
You should put that on the strip.
Yeah, exactly. And there is another one out on Decatur somewhere.
Yeah.
And
like Decatur and Flamingo or something.
Yeah, somewhere out there. There is another one.
It's
and
out there.
The food's good, but it's a little pricey. 777 is food's good, and it is not pricey in the slightest.
Oh my gosh, not even close.
First of all, they do have the 23-ounce glasses, and they're $3. They're $3.
$3 for a 23-ounce glass. And the only thing that's comparable to that would be Ellis
Island, where it's $2 for
a 22 ounce.
For a 22 ounce. And they make their own beer as well.
Yep.
So their beers they have a High Roller Gold, a Marker Pale Ale, Royal Red Lager, Black Chip Porter, and a Hefeweizen, and then a Baby Zeus, which consists of a 50-50 blend of the Marker Pale and a double IPA. This is like and then they have a Winter Blues.
Yeah, that blueberry.
Yeah, the blue. That was the Hefeweizen was a blueberry.
That was.
Here's what's crazy. So we got 3 beers. Alicia ended up with another little one because she got an Imperial Stout.
Imperial Red.
They have a red. No, you got the red.
I've got the red. She got the Imperial Red.
No, she got the Imperial Stout. They have Stout and Red. Then you have Imperial Stout and Imperial Red. All that meant was the alcohol level was double.
Way more.
Right.
That's why she had to drink it out of a little sipper again. And it's funny because she gave us a tester of the Imperial Red, which I really liked. And you got just the regular red. I just got the regular red.
Right, it was getting a little late. And we're like, that's just good. But the red was good.
The red was very good.
Yeah.
And the cool thing is too is that again, you didn't have to like buy the whole beer just to taste it if you didn't like it. You had these little flyers, these little things, these little sample things behind the restaurant, which they looked like they were pretty tall. They looked like they were at least 8 ounces.
I was gonna say that was the better deal.
And for $5, you could try all those beers.
Right. It looked like you got
like 5 of them.
Yeah, you got 5 beers, and they looked about a half a beer.
Yeah.
For $5.
$5. And not only that, and one thing I really, really like about that place is the bartenders are very knowledgeable there about their product. Oh my gosh.
I know what you're gonna say.
You know where I'm going with this.
This is impressive.
The guy was like me. He goes, well, I'll tell you what. He goes, he gets little sample cups, little solo plastic clear cups of beer. And he's like, okay, this one's blueberry, this one's Hefeweizen, this one's this one's that. He's naming all these beers just by taking one quick sniff. And I'm like, wow, that was kind of impressive.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
By the way, the Aces and Ale girls, same thing. Knew their stuff. You
knew
could
their
tell.
stuff. You have to work in a beer pub.
I was thinking when you get the job at Aces and Ales or one of these places, and your beer changes almost daily like that, how do you stay sober? Because you got to try a little bit. You know what I mean? Like, oh, we got new beers, which means you got to taste it and kind of have an idea of what this is. Jeez, every other day you got to drink 17 beers?
That's a hard job, man. I don't know.
Yeah, that would be terrible, wouldn't it? But this place really good. I mean, as far as downtown places, if you want to go on a date downtown, highly recommend it. It's not right on Fremont. It's a block over.
Yes.
It's next to the plaza. You can't miss it.
Right.
It's right next to the new plaza. It's right there. But on the other side, see the plaza. You got the plaza, and you've got the bus station. You don't want to go that way. Go the other way is Main Street still.
Yeah, and you're safe over there.
Oh yeah, and look at it. It's beautiful. Look at the lighting. That's what it looks like.
It looks just like that. And picture that place packed. It was packed, but yet it didn't seem packed because the place was so roomy.
Right.
The place was
But it was packed.
The ceilings were so high. They had like the brass ceilings and the whole decor going on there. And then you walk around there, you're not bumping into people, but the place was packed.
No, it's funny. I got it written down here.
Great.
So the 16-ounce beers are $3.25. The largest what we got were $3.95.
$3.95.
Oh no.
I don't know if I can.
A sampler, 25 ounces, So you get 5 ounces of each is $5.50.
So what's 5 ounces?
Right.
Okay.
So you get five ounce things for $5.50, which is really not bad. Now they have growlers too, but we forgot to ask what they were.
We forgot to ask them, I think, because by then we were so blended that we didn't think to ask them about the growlers.
But they had them too. But you have to. The only problem with that is I probably wouldn't. I mean, unless you're going to walk downtown with it. I mean, you got to go all the way down there to refill it. That'd be a but they had them too, and I thought that was really killer.
Yeah, that was great.
But I mean, A+. I mean, so far on our trip, Aces and Ales, I give an A.
Yeah.
Gordon Beers, it's a C+.
Yeah, give it a B-.
Yeah. 777, an A again.
I'm giving it an A+ simply because of just.
You're a bigger downtown fan.
Yeah, I love downtown. Downtown that's my thing, and that's probably gonna be my hangout.
Well, it's the nicest place to get a meal, I think.
Yes.
Without blowing the big
talk
bucks.
about the food a little bit there.
Well, it looked good. Yeah. Oh no, well the prices.
The prices were like when George Bush Sr. was in office. I mean, I look at the menu and I'm like, wait a minute, is this from 1991?
Right.
Wait a minute, you sure? I'm looking at the whole thing. $8.50.
It was 12 wings for $6.95 or 24 wings for $11.50.
I couldn't believe that.
Right, it's like 50 cents a wing.
Pizza, fully loaded pizza, and they look like they handmade those pizzas there. Right. $8.50.
Right. It was crazy. It really was.
Crazy.
I could see why.
Nachos were probably like $6.
Yeah, they were. I think
$6.25. And then they have a happy hour on top of that. Those aren't happy hour prices, folks. Those aren't happy hour prices.
Yeah, it was really impressive. I can see why it was. Talking about a cheap beer and a cheap meal.
There you go.
You ain't beating that place.
And the food looked good coming out.
Yeah, we'd had it before. We'd had a meetup there, Alicia and I. We'd actually eaten some of the food that was really good.
Was it? Like, what'd you guys eat?
Pub fare, wings and pizza.
It was good?
Burgers. And yeah, it was all great. Awesome. So I don't know about any of the other Boyd places. I'm trying to think of, have I eaten at any other Boyd?
It would be like coasts, like the buffets, stuff, and all that. And
Ping Pong Pong.
Ping Pong Pong's supposed to be good.
That is good.
Chinese.
But
over at, was that Gold Coast?
Gold Coast.
Yeah.
I'm always confused on which one's the Sun Coast and which one's the Gold Coast.
Sun Coast is out of Summerlin.
Oh, okay. Oh, you're right. Okay, by the Rampart.
Yeah, Rampart.
Okay, Gold Coast is right next to Rio.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, all right, by the Rio. All right. So anyway, before that, now that was kind of our trip that day until we headed back over to Rum Runner and had to have another.
We had to finish it off there.
Coors Light, but that was, after all that nice beer.
After all that, we had to figure it up with
Coors Light
crap beer.
Yeah. But the day before, Alicia and I had went to Public House. So we'd mentioned this before, but I just want to mention it because when you're talking beer pubs or brew pubs in Vegas, this is the new one. It's incredible. It's at the Venetian. They got 25 tap beers. Most of them are $8. Some are 12. That's not bad. Same kind of beers, $8.
But it's good beer. It's not you go to some other places, which I won't mention.
It's the same.
They pay $9.50 for a bottle.
Right. Well, it's the same stuff. The Dogfish Heads and the Stone Porters and all that crazy.
Wait, did you just say Dogfish Heads?
Dogfish Head, yeah, 120.
That's the name of the beer?
Minute IPA. That's the name of the beer.
Dogfish Head.
Dogfish Head.
That's like Moose Drool, Dogfish Head.
Yeah. It's very much like that. Exactly.
All right.
It's all those kind of beers. They are the ones that also have the cask beers that Alicia just loves.
Okay.
Cask beer is the purest form of beer there is. It is aged. It is aged and re-fermented in a cask. It is new, never pasteurized or filtered. They make it. They stick it in this cask. There's no no CO2. Comes out flat. It's right there.
That's probably one of the $12.
They're $9.
Can't beat that.
$9. Now the food is expensive, but they're the ones that have the bone marrow and all this crazy gastropub kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Killer place though.
So what is gastropub? Can somebody tell me what
food
is that?
pub.
Okay.
Like gastro meaning food, sustenance.
Like gay gas.
Like gastro and gastro.
All right.
You know.
Okay. Is that what it means? Yeah. Is that really what it means?
No, that's really what it means. Wasn't that the whale in Pinocchio? No, that's Monstro. That was Monstro. That's it. Monstro
got gastro, so he went to the pub and finished it off. All right. Okay.
No, gastro, like gastrointestinal, like your gastro system.
Are you making this up?
Yeah, that's what it means. Yeah.
He's making it up. Al dente, where are you?
Hey, al dente.
Where's he at?
Hey, it means food. Hey.
Food that's coming out of you nowhere.
Right,
it's gastro, huh?
Not complicated. It's food with
gastro.
Have a beer. Eat a burger.
But they have all these crazy beers. They have the Cascales for $9. $6. I mean, $8 for most taps are $8.
We should go there. I haven't been there.
It's really good. It's between the Venetian and the Palazzo. It's right across from the Blue Man Group Theater. It's really killer. The staff, talk about knowledgeable.
Yeah.
But that's why we decided to go to Aces and Ales, because I was talking to the bartender at Public House. We're like, beer, like we know what we're talking about. Oh, beer's awesome, dude, and I like beer. And he's like, oh, really? Well, you should go to, he starts talking, and I'm like, I don't know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
And I'm like, well, we've been to Money Plays, which I'm going to mention in a minute. He goes, oh, but have you been to Aces and Ales? We're like, no. So anyway, we did go the next day, because we're like,
no.
So now apparently he was the one that told us Aces and Ales, but every quarter has some big party.
Yeah.
They have like eggs out back, and it's all this crazy beer, and there's like,
music stuff.
Yeah, so you got to check their website to find out. So Public House, I love. And now, just honorable mention, we mentioned it before, Money Plays. Little dive bar over on Flamingo, right kind of by Chinatown-ish, kind of next to the Loose Caboose.
I've passed by there before.
It's a block up from the Palms. It's walking distance from the Palms. So if you're at the Palms, you can just
I know exactly where it is.
You can walk there. They have 17 different drafts, all those crazy ones too. The lobotomy that's like a 10-point alcohol. All those crazy beers. No food, just a beer pub. They call it a beer garden. Incredible, great staff. Mike over there is incredible. They do an open mic night on Thursdays, I think it is.
Cool.
It's so fun. Highly recommend it. If you're anywhere in that part of town, if you're staying at the Palms or the Rio or somewhere on that side of the freeway, go to Money Place. Okay. It's a beer pub, and it's awesome. And another honorable mention, it's not even on the list, is, if you're at the Monte Carlo, the pub at Monte Carlo, same thing. Tons of beer.
That's the beauty of this town, is that, you travelers out there, is more than just the Strip.
Oh, I know. It's incredible.
For you locals, you know what I'm talking about?
Right. That's the first place on the Strip I've mentioned. Well, no, actually, the Public House is on the Strip. But
yeah, but still, it's so many places here. It's insane. That's better than what you think.
I know. Just to go out and look around. So, beer pubs. There's probably more.
I'm sure.
But I mean, these were the ones that are top rated. So we actually went to these. So it was Aces and Ales. Give it A. Gordon Beer. It's a solid.
Yeah.
B. 777, an A. Definitely. Public House, I give it A. Money Plays, I also give it A. These were all incredibly good. Yeah. And we didn't even mention like Hofbrauhaus, which but they're not really a beer pub. They're a
what would you call that?
A beer garden. Beer garden. But they only have like the 3 beers.
Yeah, they have the dark, the light, and then some other seasonal, whatever.
And they come in the big steins.
Big stein for like $17 or whatever.
That's the problem with that place. But it's a party. But it's
fun.
We'll talk about that in October.
Yeah. October. We got a ways to go for that.
Yeah. So
we haven't even hit spring yet, man.
No, I know.
We got a way to go.
So, without further ado, that was our beer crawl.
What's the beer crawl?
Heard from us. Let's hear from you in a segment. Hey, bartender. Fred Sanford, speaking of that, isn't that what Alicia got?
The Red Fox.
She got a Red Fox.
Red Fox.
She got a Red Fox.
She drank it and they called her dummy. She felt like a dummy. She's like,
that's George Jefferson.
Yeah. I'm coming to join you, honey. Wheezy, Elizabeth, I'm coming to join you.
Yeah. You have too much Red Fox. It calls you dummy.
I'll tell you, calls you dummy.
So, this is actually off our website. And I brought it in here because I wanted to ask you, being kind of a downtown kind of guy. It's from Mitch on our website. It's coming to Vegas other night for March Madness. So that's a whole other can of worms.
Another ball of wax, right?
March Madness is huge here. Just like Super Bowl or Kentucky Derby, it's huge. But he's staying downtown this year. Okay. Any hot spots I should check out downtown? I've been to Tiki Bar, and not quite sure where that was, but that was kind of downtown. I'm showing a rookie around, and may stop at Ellis Island. And thanks for the heads up on the growlers. Had no idea. Where's your favorite cheap beer spot? $1 Michelob beers at Harrah's or whatever. But downtown cheap beer.
Oh my gosh! I mean, you can't go wrong with downtown. I mean.
Well, we just mentioned 777.
I was going to say, my first time there, I'm going to say 777,
right.
A+ in my book.
What was you were telling me about Fremont?
Fremont, the Fremont Hotel.
Right.
They've got $2 Heinekens or $2 Coronas.
Really?
You get your choice.
Really?
$2.
$2. The bottle of
You go to Corona back home in Portland, it's like $6.50. In Portland.
Right. Well, that's a long way from Mexico. That's about
Oh,
as
is
far
that
as
what
you-
it, oh, that's probably
Yeah,
what
it's
the
far away.
exporting
We're a lot
fee is a
closer.
little bit more.
So,
well, but Heineken is the same thing. So that's way far.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah.
So the
Heineken,
Fremont
$2.
Hotel, now right across the street is the,
You got Four Queens.
I don't know what they got it for.
You got Four Queens over there.
I'm
and
sure
then,
it's cheap.
Yeah, they have a booth that's out there 24/7, a beer booth, and you can get $1.50 Coors.
Oh,
drafts
okay.
Right outside.
Oh.
All day long, full pints.
Oh, really?
That's going on all the time. And then when you walk into the Four Queens, that's when it gets a little different. Like you go to Chicago Brew House because that's when it gets expensive. So
Right.
I would not recommend to go inside there.
Right.
I would recommend him to go next door to Fitzgerald's.
Right.
Fitzgerald's, same thing. $1.50 beers, bottle of beers, anything you want. Bud Light, whatever. $1.50. And if you're playing, if Lisa's working, my friend Lisa, says, honey, you might as well just put it in the machine. Because but it's $3. Well, just put it in the machine, honey. Because most places you go in town, you gotta it's $20. You gotta play 20 to get one beer.
Right.
And then the beer's like $1.50, but you just put $60 in the machine
To get a $1.50 beer.
$1.50 beer. So, but she's really cool. You go to Fitzgerald's and she'll hook you up, man. I'm telling you, it's like just put it in the machine. And just play minimum credits. They don't care there.
Right.
Downtown is a little bit different than the
Yeah,
Strip.
they're good about that. Plus, you're only getting a $1.50 beer.
Right.
You're not ordering a $12 martini.
And my theory is this, when it comes to downtown versus the Strip.
Right.
Downtown, those buildings are so old, those hotels are so old, they're paid for.
Oh, good point.
You got the Wynn, and then you got Cosmopolitan, you got all this in the Strip. They got expensive mortgages to pay.
Right.
So they're going to charge you $9.50 for a beer.
So Portland Dave
Coors
goes
Light.
downtown.
That's where I go.
Where beers are cheap, and it's downtown. So,
Yes.
Wow,
I'm telling you.
Fremont, $2 Heineken, Zero Corona.
Yep.
The little place out front of Fort Queen.
Yep. It's just a little kiosk, little beer thing.
And I'm sure most places have that. Probably the casino bars. I guess those are the place to go. Mm-hmm. For cheap beer. Wow, that's and if you want.
Well, the casinos the casinos are all good too. The casino bars are real cheap.
Especially if you're playing.
Yeah. Well, but see, then again, it's like it goes to that old theory. Why am I playing? Well, I could just buy.
Yeah, when the beer's that cheap. Right. Exactly.
Unless you want to play just for the
win.
To
right.
win. Yeah.
But yeah. So there it is. And now check out 777.
Man. That's my spot.
Because there you get a $3 beer, but it's made on premises.
Tomorrow's my Friday, guys. I'm going down 777. I'll tell you that now. And in fact, I'm going to feel so good after that, I'm just going to get a room for $29 at Fitzgerald's. Guaranteed. And I don't have to drive anywhere. I'll just get a room for $29.
He's not kidding.
I'm not kidding.
You do that every
I do it every 3 or 4 weeks. Every so often, I'll get a room downtown.
We met Portland Dave a couple like last week or week before at I don't know. We were at Jimmy Buffett's, then we went somewhere.
Oh, that's right.
You're like, hey, Imperial Palace got rooms for $30, so I'll just stay there. Why drive home?
That's what I did.
You know?
Not as well.
Exactly. Well, that was Hey Bartender. It doesn't happen in Vegas, but it does happen on this show.
Yes.
Last call. Oh, this is where you find out how to get knocked up. How not to get, dang it. Not to get knocked up, knocked out, thrown out, throw up.
Or thrown in jail.
Thrown in jail in Las Vegas. And man, I think a whole show was a tip this time.
I think
Man,
so.
you know what? It's so funny because, Alicia and I go out a lot, and we do a lot of big drinking.
Yeah.
A lot of martinis,
Oh, yeah.
a lot of fancy cocktails, a lot of big rum drinks, and a lot of these big things.
Mm-hmm.
But you know what? Going to beer?
Beer is good. It's good to tread lager now and then.
I know,
man.
it's so funny.
Yeah.
Because I can't believe how much cheaper it is. You go, okay, we'll have two beers. And beers are one of the things, and like I said, we don't drink a lot of it, so I'm learning this. Beer, we go, okay, give us a round of your fancy brew. Oh, I'll get it.